actually ripped a hole in the floor and it went all the way up through the floor. So
now we have a hole in the floor.
Now we have a hole.
We are back. We actually took a couple of weeks off from filming. It actually kind of feels weird to be talking to the camera again. It's been so long. If you weren't following along on Instagram, you may have missed that we actually had to evacuate from all the wildfires here in Oregon. And so we've been kind of out of town, not working on the fifth wheel and staying safe from the fires.
And we haven't got a lot done,
Yeah, because of
unfortunately.
that. We actually got the fifth wheel in travel mode and took the fifth wheel with us. So that was kind of entertaining and fun, but we ran into some issues with that.
Yeah, unfortunately we had quite a few problems. We had one of the tires on the fifth wheel blow out and the tread detached from the tire and was flapping around, hitting the trailer above it, and it actually ripped a hole in the floor and it went all the way up through the floor. So
now we have a hole in the floor.
Now we have a hole. So it tore the floor up really bad right up above that tire. And as you can see over here on this one, there's actually a metal plate that's supposed to protect above the tire. It all happened so fast. We heard some flapping in the back and got stopped right away, but unfortunately it was just too late. The damage had already been done. We had a couple of other issues. This slide that we're standing in right now, the gearbox, which is attached to the slide motor that puts the whole slide in and out, the gearbox went out, which was really inconvenient because the slide was stuck in, and with this floor plan you can't get into the main area of the trailer with the slide in.
Yeah, so that happened on the tail end of our trip, so it wasn't a huge deal, but we were on our way back to Oregon and just couldn't access anything in the living room or Avery's room or anything.
But at least the slide was in, so it was stuck in, so we're still able to drive with it. It would have been a lot bigger deal, a lot bigger pain if it got stuck out, because then we couldn't go anywhere.
And then on top of all of that, we actually had a tire on the truck have an issue, and so we had to get all new tires on the truck.
So on this trip we got 5 brand new tires, so we're good to go on tires for a while, hopefully.
So basically a lot of that was due to the trailer wasn't ready to be traveling with, and we knew that, but we were at a point where we had to get out of here and evacuate, and it made sense for us to try to take the trailer with us to have some of our things and have a place to stay when we were evacuated. So all of those things are definitely fixable. We are working on that now. He's obviously already fixed the slide out, and we got new tires and all of that. Now we just have to address the hole in the floor. But with all of that, we are now back in business for remodeling, the fun stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna make some progress now.
So Mike has been working really hard on building some custom shelves in the pantry. We're really excited to show you. We've also got some more lights installed. Our couch is here. We're gonna give you a little quick tour of where we're at, and then it's time to start wallpapering in Avery's room. So let me show you what we've got going on in here right now. So let me walk you through a couple of the things that Mike has been out here working on just in the last couple of days since we've been back on our property after being away from the fires. The first big thing that's really exciting is the pantry. He custom built all of these shelves, the entire pantry really, but he made all of these shelves custom to what we wanted as far as the different heights that we have here. They all pull out, which is so nice. This top one, you can see we have space for taller items, and then we've got kind of a more normal sized drawer. And then here is where we plan to put our coffee machine. So we're gonna have our huge espresso machine here, some coffee syrup, some coffee cups, and then it's a really easy access here with the front being really shallow. So I love that. And a couple more drawers underneath that. And then we've got another deep drawer on the bottom, which will be nice for taller items like paper products and whatnot. He even went the extra mile and made them all soft close, which is super nice. The other thing he added was our open shelf here. This will be really great for some extra dishes and stuff to keep out on hand. He added under cabinet lights under the shelf, which will be really nice. And then we've also got the microwave light, so it really lights up the whole countertop space.
The induction cooktop also came in, so that's next up on the to-do list.
Something else we've added that you didn't see before was these pendant lights. So we have 2 hanging here, and then we'll just add a lot more light in here to kind of match with the sconces that we have here. And we just have Edison bulbs in there that are LED as well. So speaking of lights, we also got this light installed, which just makes it feel a little bit more homey. The dining table will go here, so it's nice to have a nice light over the table. And then we have our couch, which I'm so excited about. We got the sofa from Article, which is where our leather sofa in the old RV is from. I really love their furniture. It's really well made and you kind of get a discount by shopping through them online. So I'm really loving this style. We went with the shorter option for this slide and I think it's going to work really well. Now that you're all caught up on all the little things that we've been adding here in the kitchen, we're going to keep going in Avery's room and get that wallpaper up. So I'll take you along with me as I do it. Right, check it out. It actually went on really easy, so that was nice. It's just peel and stick wallpaper. I'll leave the link below in the description box of the exact one that I used here. You can see that we obviously still need to add trim. Mike is working on the trim pieces right now, but I love how it turned out. I also put it in her closet. Right now I'm choosing the paint color for the island. I'm going to do kind of a grayish, beigey color. But I found this really cool product that lets you buy the sample of paint already painted on these little squares. And then you can just, it's adhesive on the back, you peel it off and you can put it right up on your wall, or in this case on the island, and then you can see what it looks like in all different kinds of lights. So I'm going to take both of my samples and put them on the island. And then that way I can either move them around if I want to put them on the side or the other side of the island to kind of see them in different lights at different times of the day. But I thought that these were really handy and they're pretty cheap. I'll put the link down below. I use actual paint painted on here, so this is what the color will really look like once you have it painted on the walls. So it gives you a really realistic and accurate color. They have tons of paint colors, tons of different brands. You just choose which paints you want and then they send you this 12 by 12 inch square with your paint color, and then you can move it all over your house. It's super nice. And here is what the samples look like up on the island. I pressed in all the seams on the beadboard, which I think really helps me decide what color is gonna go well here. Anyways, I just really loved this product. I thought it was super handy, so I wanted to share it on here with you guys. And now it's time to choose a color. The trim and molding is all finished in Avery's room, and I have her little book nook tent hung up. How cute is that? And then I'm gonna grab Mike and have him explain to you a little bit about her bed that he built her.
So I just got done building Avery's bed. As you can see here, wanted it to be really close down on the floor so that she can easily get in and out of her bed by herself. But we needed to create this little bed frame to keep the mattress up off the ground to allow for a little bit of airflow underneath. Otherwise moisture and condensation and stuff will kind of build up. I just built this little kind of cross hatching of 1x2 boards and then used a 1x8 on the very front of it to frame it out. And then a twin size mattress is going to fit perfectly right in here.
That pretty much wraps up all of the major projects we have in the kitchen and living room area, as well as Avery's room, besides the sliding barn door we're gonna add to her room. But now it's time to start demo and get ready to paint upstairs in the bedroom and bathroom. I cannot wait, because then that's the last major overhaul we have to do up there, and then we can start working on all the little projects. In the next video, we're gonna show you what we're demoing and all of the little projects we have planned for the bedroom and bathroom upstairs. See you then.